Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician. Today we're going to be going into GR86 and installing the Whiteline rear diff bushing inserts or stiffeners. Basically, this kit is going to allow you to stiffen your drive line. So there's a lot of movement in the rear diff assembly when doing like hard launches or hard shifts or anything like that. Now, stiffening up the vehicle, it already actually feels really good factory, but if you're trying to push these cars, stiffening them at certain points can really help. So it all depends on how you drive this car, what you primarily use this car for. I myself, it's a kind of a daily. I have another vehicle, so it's not my primary daily, but it is still a daily. I try to drive it whenever possible, but I also want to use this for track probably about 5 times a year. And so if this is primarily a track car for you, or that's what you want to do with it, then you're probably going to do a lot of different things to stiffen up the chassis, driveline, things like that. If it's more of a daily driver, you can actually probably leave it the way it is, because it is actually a pretty comfortable ride, and making too many changes can actually ruin how the car feels. So you have to be very careful. But if you're going for kind of a mix of both, it's kind of picking and choosing what things you want to stiffen. So like there's the transmission mounts, the engine mounts, multiple bracing bars of different styles and locations to stiffen up different points of the vehicle. You kind of have to pick and choose what you're going for. Like I won't be doing the transmission or the engine mounts. I'm going to be doing the rear diff. We'll be doing probably a upgraded front sway bar, and then maybe a few bracing bars. But other than that, we're not going to stiffen up everything, because I still want it to be a good daily as well. So I'm also looking for a good set of coilovers that are good for the track, but still relatively comfortable on the street, not something super aggressive. So it's kind of fine tuning what you want. This rear diff insert should really help with like wheel hop and transferring power without as much movement. So it's a pretty simple install. This works for both the Gen 1 and Gen 2. I think there's a slight modification you got to make for the Gen 2. I think there's some printing on the inside of the insert that needs to be shaved away in order to get that fully pressed in to where it goes. Other than that, it's a pretty simple process. So let me go ahead, show you guys the product, and then we'll go ahead and get it installed. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free. Drop a comment down below. I'll do my best to answer it. If you guys have any suggestions as far as coilovers or other things that can be done that aren't super aggressive track related, but a good upgrade for a mixture of what I'm looking for. I've been doing a lot of research into the different brands, and it's just going to be a process of kind of fine tuning this car. So I hope you guys enjoy this process with me. And if you guys enjoy these videos, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. And if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Let's go ahead and take a look at the product. So here we're looking at the Whiteline kit. Comes packaged here. There you can see the part number, all that. Diff mount and cradle inserts. So this is going to include front and rear diff stiffeners. There are some kits out there that just include these for the back side. The Whiteline kit includes the front as well. So there you can kind of see the front in the front of the diff, the mounting points here. So we'll have to support it when we remove these and install the stiffeners up top. And then you have the portions that go in the rear. And these are actually a rubberized. When I first looked at them, I thought they were almost like a 3D printed or like a plastic material. But if you look in here, those numbers right there, they are pretty tall. From my understanding is you need to go in and shave those down with just like an X-Acto knife or razor blade and take those off in order to get this fully inserted where it needs to be. But overall, it seems like a pretty simple install. It does include the high performance bushing lubricant, everything you need. So a good looking product, and it should definitely help out. So let's go ahead and get this thing installed. Okay, so we got the car up in the air. We have it chalked. We have the jack underneath the car that is ready to support the diff for when we lower it. And before I get started, I wanted to go ahead and remove these numbers off of here. A lot of people will recommend using like an X-Acto knife or a razor blade, What I find to be really easy in removing these numbers is just a set of flush cuts. Makes way quicker work of removing the numbers. Okay, so here we're looking at the front of the diff drive shaft that goes up. Here's the back of the car. I have it supported with the jack. And the first step is going to be to remove this bolt and this bolt. My exhaust is right here, so we'll be working around that. But we'll be removing this bolt. Make sure you have your diff supported. And we'll be removing this metal washer up here to install an insert and then put that washer back up. So we'll have to be lowering the diff about a half an inch to get access to that. These are going to be 19mm fasteners that I'm just going to quickly zip out. We will also be installing an insert down here at the base as well. So we'll have to lubricate those prior to install. So now we have these broken loose. So we can remove these. There's two. Now we have access to the top where we will remove that washer, or it's like a metal plate, like so. We'll remove it on both sides. Got that one. So now they're both out. Now we have to go lubricate our inserts that are going to be installed up here. So what we're going to lubricate are these two pieces here. These are going to go on the top facing down, so this flange is facing up. So we're going to lubricate inside of here because it's got to be pressed onto the top. So both of those. And then this comes up from the bottom. And these are going to line up just like so on these. So we need to lubricate the face of this for any contact that it makes on here. And then when you go to insert this, you can see here and here there's little keyways. Those are going to line up when you reinstall them. So when you go to put this up, there's a keyway that it's going to line up with, and that's going to keep them from spinning. So just make sure to get those lined up, and that's how that'll get pushed completely up. And you want to put these in by hand as much as possible. So we got them all lubricated. These are going to be going in on the top, these on the bottom, and I found my small tripod, so hopefully I'll be able to get you guys set up there so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so you're going to slide this in over top. You'll feel it snap into place. Then once you have both sides inserted, then you can come in with your metal washer, cup side down. It'll sit right on top. Make sure you do both sides. Now you can take these, you can look at the kind of alignment portions and just stuff that up there. Same thing with this side. And installing them like this will be a lot easier than putting them on here and trying to line them up. So just get that started. And now you can run both of these bolts up. And as soon as I find my ratchet, and then these will be tightened to 70 foot-pounds. Okay, so now that we're done with the front, we can move on to the rear, which the first thing we're going to want to do is remove these 12mm fasteners for the sway bar bushings on both sides, so we can rotate the sway bar out of the way so we can get these bolts out. So now it's just basically resting on my exhaust. So now we can go ahead and remove these. We'll start with this one over here. And these are going to be 17mm. And we'll just do one at a time so you can pull that fastener out. Now we're gonna come in with the lubricant and lubricate where the insert is going to install onto here. And once you have that lubricated, push it into place, just like so. You can take your small washer, install that there. Now you're ready to reinstall. I'm not gonna fully tighten that as of yet. We're gonna go ahead and remove the other side. We're gonna do the same thing and lubricate the points where they make contact. And you can take this side, press it into place as well. Now you'll have your washer. It is going to be the elongated hole up top. That started. And get the bottom one in. And then I believe all of these are going to get torqued to 46 foot-pounds, if I remember correctly. And now it's just reinstalling the sway bar. And then you have a little alignment tab. And there it is, the Whiteline rear diff stiffener inserts, front and rear. Really easy to install, just a little bit of time, and that's really it. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to drop a comment down below. I'll do my best to answer it for you guys. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. And if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.